Here's the OEM Plus head unit, factory Toyota head unit, factory Toyota cubby, and the CD button is now hooked up to Bluetooth. Here's the upgraded stereo that I upgraded about 10-15 years ago. An Eclipse used to be a very great brand back, 20 years ago. Really good sound quality, but no Bluetooth, no auxiliary port, nothing of the sort. And that's really tough in sort of modern day. So I'd love to bring back an OEM style look, but also have Bluetooth. And that's sort of fast forward to this head unit right here. This is a factory Toyota stereo. I think it came in 4Runners and Camrys of the late 1990s, early 2000s. And my MR2 has a premium sound system, which means it has remote amps. And the remote amps, we're using these preamps out of the Eclipse, which are great. But most head units now don't, or even Toyota don't have these outputs or a harness that would accommodate preamps. And you'll see different types of Toyota head units, some with this connector, some with a bunch of different connectors. This one is very specific. If you look at the front, you notice that it has AM, FM, tape, and CD. The CD is important here because this head unit either had a second DIN CD changer or a remote CD changer that plugs into one of these ports back here. And what we're going to try to do is use one of those ports to connect a Bluetooth adapter to. What's great about this head unit, it's a factory OEM Toyota head unit, a little bit worn, but generally in very good condition. And it'll match the interior of the MR2 exactly. And with that extra port in the back, we can plug in one of these. This is, one of these Amazon specials. It is a Bluetooth adapter. So this port right here connects to right there, that wire, and this plug, this pigtail, connects right here where the CD changer usually would go. And that makes things really interesting because then we can mount this head unit in the factory location where this guy is with the little Toyota tray underneath. And this can be hidden in the dash somewhere. It also has some extra ports like a mic port and auxiliary port. There's the mic and the auxiliary port. So you can have full Bluetooth hands-free calling. You can have free Bluetooth streaming music. And that's gonna really make the car look OEM, but have the functionality of a modern car. We need to get rid of this old Eclipse head unit. And the great thing about going with an OEM style head unit, I've already loosened these, is that you don't need to use any weird sleeves or anything like that requires modification to the bezel or anything like that. It should use these factory screw locations and should work without any issue. And there you go. Very OEM fresh. The brackets fit exactly with the holes already in the head unit. You don't have to mind this. This is for a boost controller. And the cool thing is that a lot of premium head units from Toyota or cars have dual antennas for, I don't know if it's AM, FM, or it just switches back and forth, but it has both. And there you go. Very, very clean OEM look. All right, let's take this guy with the wire connected to the MR2. All right, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this, but the dash is already apart. I tried to hook up some lights. There is a spot way down there. I don't know if you can see that. That I put the Velcro on already. You can kind of see my hand here. And the reason why I want it over here is because this does have auxiliary and USB, and I figure if I install it over there, I can still reach under the dash and not have to take apart the whole center console. If we guys zoom in there, it's all the way down there. You can probably still see my hand coming from underneath here. There's plenty of wire here, lead to actually reach the head unit. So I am stoked about that. All right, the next step should be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna lean this up here. Hopefully these will reach. Nope. So it's pretty simple. You can disregard these. This is back to my turbo boost controller. This plug goes right in here, and then the plug from, it's a little hard to see, from the Bluetooth receiver is right there, and it goes into that one. I'm going to plug that in and then reinstall it. There you have it, folks. An OEM Toyota head unit with the CD button connected to a Bluetooth adapter. Works great.